Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, I am here with this very vintage music paper. I'm going to use this for the inside back and front covers of this lacy journal. Now this is incredibly fragile paper. It's not really of any use in a journal aside from the fact that it's gorgeous, but it is too fragile to use as a page or something, so it needs to be stuck to something. So what I'm going to stick it to today is this. This has been cut to size now, but what it is a pile of pages out of a larger book that I've used as a glue book and then stuck together just as they are without folding them. I do this sometimes because I don't have a lot of prepackaged foods that come into my house, so I don't get the food packaging that I need to do things with in my journals. At least not the large packages, because I have a very small household. I don't buy big boxes of anything, so I find this way I can get around that. I just make my own card out of several sheets of paper. So anyway, I digress. What we are doing is making the inside, front and back covers. So I am going to glue that to this beautiful paper, and then obviously fold around the edges, and we will have a very simple front and back cover. So I am going to do that, and then we will think about what we are maybe going to put on them. So once we've glued this down, I will fold over the edges, and then I'll pop it under my mat for a while because it needs a little bit of time to dry, and it needs to dry quite flat. Okay, what I would like to do is for the back inside cover, make a belly band. So I'm going to use this piece of packaging and we are going to jazz it up a bit and make it look a bit less like a piece of white packaging and a bit more like a fancy belly band that will go with our lacy journal. This brown paper bag has been batch dyed, that's why it looks so grungy. I'm just going to cut the bottom out of it like I normally would, because I will probably do the same thing with the bottom of this that I would do with any other brown paper packaging or brown paper bag. So yeah, we'll get that cut off, and then I'm going to use this brown paper to cover that belly band so that it looks a little bit less stark white and a little bit more grunge. As you can see, I've made this belly band a little bit longer than the card that I'm putting into the back of the book. The idea behind that is so that I can bend it over the edges of this card and secure it properly before I actually glue this down into the journal. So that way it's not only secured to this section, it's also thoroughly glued down with this section on top of it when it gets into the journal. So it shouldn't budge. There should be absolutely no way this can come out of a journal. In case you're wondering, this is the inside of an old book spine that just happened to be lying around my room, and I think it looks fabulous here, so this is where it's going to live. I'm just going to pop that under my mat to give it a moment to bond really, really well, and then we'll move on to something else. Okay, that is sufficiently decorated as far as I'm concerned for the moment. So what I'm going to do is work at installing it onto this card. Now, I tend to like my belly bands off center. Some people like them dead center. I like them to be closer towards the spine of the book. Just makes it easier to slide things in and out from the outside of the book as far as I'm concerned, but you know, each to their own. You put it where you like. But yeah, that's how I like them. So I will do it slightly to the left of center. And yeah, I'm just going to glue it on and clamp it, and that will be the end for today. I will show you some photos at the end of our cards. One of them obviously with this belly band, and the other one with one of the book page pockets that we decorated up the other day. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks so very much for spending your time with me today. I appreciate your company, as I always do. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.